riding a bike next to the Eiffel Tower.
What is up, YouTube fam, and welcome to my channel. I'm in Paris and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me for the week. While I'm here, I'm going to share all the places that I went, all of the things that I think that you should do, and I'm going to go to the best gluten-free restaurants, or at least I'm going to try them to see if they're the best. And the one thing that is on my list is to find the best gluten-free croissant. Just a quick reminder, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell to get notification for every time I upload a new video, and if you guys feel so inclined, you guys can hit that super thanks. And without further ado, let's hop into today's Paris vlog.
Today, and I've been in the car for about 2 hours trying to get to my Airbnb. We're close. That was the most insane Uber ride I've ever had in my entire life. I was in the Uber literally for 2 hours. So my Uber driver got me to the closest point that I could walk the rest of the way. So now I've got my big ass suitcase, my little carry-on in my backpack, and we are going to find our way. What am I supposed to do at checkpoint with my big ass suitcase? Boy. I just had by far one of the strangest, weirdest, wildest travel experiences of my life.
Okay, let me see how quickly I can tell you this story is one for the books.
This next portion of today's video is sponsored by Bestify. I was searching and searching their website, and I could not decide what I wanted. I just couldn't. There's just too many options. There's just way too many options. Bags, shoes, watches, jewelry, clothing, you name it, they got it. But I finally chose one, even though I want it all. Let's open her up, shall we? Now, I do not have anything this color in my wardrobe. If y'all look up there, there is no navy blue. And so it was something that I realized that I was completely missing from my bag collection. And so I decided to go with this navy blue, and it's basically going to be able to go with everything in my wardrobe. Bestify is also giving all of my followers 20% off discount with the code MM20. So be sure to use that at checkout. The other reason why I decided to go with this bag is because it's the perfect size. It's not too big and it's not too small. It's big enough to fit my wallet, my phone, maybe my camera, maybe my water bottle, my keys, and maybe even a portable charger. I love the fact that you can wear it crossbody or over just one shoulder. Let's look at all the details. I'm obsessed with the gold hardware. Check out the inside. And look at this cutie little tassel. You can also shorten and lengthen the strap to adjust it to your body and what you want. Don't we love that? We sure do. Thank you so much to Bestify for sponsoring this portion of today's video. And as a quick reminder, they are giving all of you guys 20% off with the code MM20. Be sure to use that at checkout to get 20% off. I mean, who doesn't want that?
All right, so it's Sunday. I'm getting ready to leave for Paris. I take the train from my hotel to Brussels and then from Brussels to Paris. It was the most simplest train ride ever. It took me about an hour and 20 minutes to get from Belgium to Paris. Insane. It was so close. So I get off the train and I call my Uber, and the lady getting out of my Uber, she was like, all right, girl, get ready to sit in traffic because it's Tour de France. I said, ma'am, excuse me, what? Tour de France is today? Yeah, Tour de France is today. Oh, so that's what the sporting event was talking about in my Google Maps when I was looking up the address. Okay, so my Uber driver takes it upon himself to try to go the back way to get me as close as possible to my Airbnb. 2 hours later, to no avail. Now, we have a little hiccup on the ride. I gotta pee badly. I'm talking about like if he doesn't stop in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna go in his car. Mind you, this man doesn't speak a lick of English. So I'm using Google Translate to tell him, sir, I need the bathroom now. So this man pulls over. He's like, go into that cafe, buy a coffee, use their bathroom. He's like trying to get some cash. I was like, I got you. I'm the one who has to pee. I'm making you pull over in the middle of our trip. I'll buy you a coffee. I go in, speak to the waitress. I'm like, ma'am, do you speak English? She said, yes. I said, okay, I need to buy a coffee to go. And I also need the bathroom. She's like, great, bathroom's downstairs. So I go to the bathroom downstairs. I come back up. She's nowhere to be found. I get back into the Uber. Great. Didn't have to buy a coffee. So about 30 minutes later now, he finally gets me a block away. We get out of the Uber. He's like, I'm so sorry. I said, no big deal. I get it. We've spent the last 2 hours together not saying a word to each other, except for me using Google Translate, telling him, I will walk if you get me close enough. At this point, I will do anything to get the fuck out of this car and to get into my Airbnb. So the Uber driver actually tells me that my Airbnb is right basically across the street. Like we could see it from the car. I said, okay, great. Talk to the police officer. I'm like, I can't walk this way. He's like, no, you have to go up, go to the left, and then go to the left and go to the checkpoint while you're at it. So go up, go to the left, and I get to the checkpoint. The police officer wants to go through every single one of my bags. And I'm like, bro, it just rained. It's raining, matter of fact. You want me to open up my suitcase on this wet ass ground? And he said, yeah. So I open up my suitcase, open up my backpack, open up my little carry-on. He's like, all right, you're good to go. And I'm like, okay, great, thanks. So go to the end of the block. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so close to my Airbnb. It's right there. I can see it. And guess what's happening? The finish line is right in front of my Airbnb. The finish line of the Tour de France is right in front of my Airbnb. Did y'all hear me? The finish line is smack dab in the front of my Airbnb. And what's that mean? I can cross because there's bicyclists coming up the block. So I stopped to talk to another police officer. I'm like, sir, do you speak English? Can I ask you a question? And he couldn't walk towards me because he was a little bit further away. I was like, how do I get to the other side of the road? He's like, you got to go up to the metro. You got to go down. You got to go underneath the road. And then you got to go up. I head that way, get to the metro. And I'm like, okay, great. Escalator is only going up and not down. So I like pick up my suitcase, walk down the 2 flights of stairs, get to the other side. And somebody so kindly, him and his girlfriend or him and his wife, helped me bring my suitcase up to the other side. So kind, so nice. Thank God. So walking, looking at my Google Maps, trying to figure out where my Airbnb is. All right, we've arrived. Well, guess what? Your girl can't get in because the gallery, the mall, where my Airbnb is located in the apartments above it is padlocked. It's closed because of the Tour de France. So I get onto my Airbnb app and I'm like, sir, host, how do I get in? Because it's locked. And he said, okay, well, you now have to go to this address, which is in the back of the building. Simultaneously, another family shows up to get into their Airbnb in the same building. And they're like, oh my God, what are we supposed to do? And I was like, I got you. Follow me. It was a mom, a grandma, and 4 kids. So I'm trying to figure out where this address is in French that I can't pronounce or tell a police officer the road that I'm looking for. So I'm like, okay, Google Maps, put it in, go to the back of the building. 59. I'm at 59. Well, what does it look like? It looks like a sketchy ass building door that I'm like, okay, well, we're at 59. We've got to be here. So I open it up. I have everybody else follow me in. And I'm like, okay, why don't y'all wait here 1 second while I go check out the sketchy ass hallway that goes down to the opposite side of the building. So just imagine going into a huge ass building and just seeing one teeny tiny like hallway that stinks, has flies. I don't know where the I'm taking this family, but my guy said 59. So boom, walk down the hallway. I'm like ready to in case somebody jumps out at me, okay? So we get to the end of the hallway and I take a left and I'm like, oh, there's the mall, there's the gallery. So I go all the way back, get my suitcase, and I tell everybody, this is the way. Get into the gallery, which is also closed to the public because of the Tour de France. And nobody's in there. So I'm like, okay, hopefully this is the right place. So all of a sudden I look up, I see building A, building B, and they're like, but we're going to building C. And all I could say at that point, y'all, was it must be on the other side because I gotta go. I've had a long day. I hope that I've taken you guys to the proper place. And this is as far as I could take you. So they said thank you. They were on their way and I was out of there. I go up and then I arrive into the most amazing Airbnb there ever was. I should also mention that because it's Tour de France and because it was the finish line, there were a lot of people out there. After being in an Uber for 2 hours, not being able to cross the street to get to my Airbnb and just finding a way and asking my way through it all, I've arrived and I'm so grateful to be in Paris. And that story is definitely one for the books. Like, I could not make it up. I cannot make this up. This is absolutely insane. This is a little glimpse of the Airbnb. I will give you guys a full tour tomorrow when there is more light. But let me tell y'all, this is a stunner. And y'all see that right there? I'm about to go get in that right now. Check in with you guys tomorrow. Full day one in Paris, Monday afternoon actually, and today I feel absolutely rocked. I don't know if like my jet lag is finally setting in or the fact that I was up and got basically no sleep during the Tomorrowland festival for 3 days. I don't know what it is, but I'm exhausted. I am on my way to find the one thing that I came to buy in Paris, and I'm going to the Cezanne store to find a little bag to carry around with me in Paris. So I figured on day one I would go get it so that way I could bring my tripod and my book and my laptop and all the things with me as I walk around Paris. So I'm just about there. We'll see if they have it in stock. Bag has been secured. Alright, so I'm at Cafe Nonna, and this is a completely gluten-free restaurant, and look at this pizza I'm about to have. I am so excited. We are going to gluten-free eat our way through Paris. This is absolutely insane. I've actually never found gluten-free tiramisu. Are you actually kidding me right now? Look where I am! I don't think this could ever get old. Wow, and there's the Eiffel Tower. morning, guys. Full day 2 in Paris, and I just woke up, got ready, unboxed my new bag from Cezanne, and this is actually the perfect Paris bag. This is exactly why I wanted it. I wanted to get it so I could put my tripod in it, and my book, and some sunglasses, and my wallet, and my camera, and all the good stuff. And now I am on my way to go track down a gluten-free croissant. So let's see if I can go find one. I was walking by this park and I was like, oh, let me just like walk through the park, sort of go off what the directions are telling me, just walk through the park to get there. And I get up to the top of the stairs and I turn around. And look what I see. This is unbelievable, you guys. Like, I can't make this up. And look at this park. It's so Parisian. I feel like I'm in heaven right now. So the thing that I'm learning about Paris is that basically I keep walking and running into beautiful, beautiful things. Wow. You guys, I found it! Ah. Let's go in. How excited I am for this. Like, I feel like I'm in heaven. Like a baguette. Let's dig in. Okay, we are in Copains. I think that's how you pronounce it. Copains. And this entire bakery is gluten-free. So we're gonna go ahead and try some things together. I got one of everything that I love. So first, let me start out with the baguette. And I should also mention that all of this combined, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things for $31. To me, that's insane. That's actually insane. So this is the baguette. Delicious. What should we try next? Also, they're playing like really good music in here, which I love. They just played an Ozuna song. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. Let's try a bit of the plain croissant. Nice and flaky already. This is actually delicious. Wow. It's a little dense, but it's not bad. Like, it's a little dense in the sense that it's not as flaky as regular croissant, but the flavor, the texture, yum, yum, yum. And while we're at it, let's try the chocolate croissant. Yum. Okay, let's try the cinnamon bun. This one is really crumbly. Yummy. Let's take another look at that because that was really quite delicious. Oh, it's so crumbly. I do not love how crumbly it is, but it tastes good. And that's all that matters. And then I got one of my favorite sandwiches of all time. This is the tomato basil mozzarella sandwich. They warmed it up for me. One of the things that I miss the most, actually, is being able to run into Starbucks if I'm in a rush and grabbing the tomato basil mozzarella sandwich. This tastes just like it. Wow. I wish they had this bakery in the United States. And then I just got a decaf latte. And yeah, all of this was just $31. That's wild. Overall, your girl is so happy. I'm so happy that I found this place. I'm in heaven. I'm in literal heaven. Okay, so I decided to stop at a cafe because I am so behind on work. Look at the cafe that I just stopped at. Is this real life? Is this even real life? This is crazy. Okay, you guys, that wraps up my time in this lovely Airbnb. I'm off to the next one, and wait until you see that one. This place was absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. It is very tiny, teeny tiny. Not a lot of space to put much, but that's okay because we weren't in the room that much. We were out exploring. So amazing details, everything. Every detail was thought of. They left me chocolate. The design, the windows, the bathroom is probably one of my favorite spots of this entire Airbnb. I just absolutely loved it here. I mean, if you're looking for a really cute, well-designed Parisian place, this is it.
Yeah. Paris,
La vous de Paris. À vous.
La voûte.
La voûte. La voûte
De Paris.
de Paris. Buying silk scarf.
Silk scarf for my beautiful friend. Oh my God.
Thank you. See you. Oh my goodness. This is how you do the rain in Paris. You get yourself a silk scarf, buy yourself a $6 umbrella. This might be one of my most favorite little streets. How cute.
literally the best croissants, the best gluten-free croissants in Paris, hands down. No questions asked. However, I'm not going to eat them here with you because I need you to hear the crisp, and there is water behind me. Let me just show y'all these. Do you see how flaky that is? And look at the chocolate croissant. Just wait for it. Ready to bike next to the Eiffel Tower. And this is where dinner is. First time having tortellini since 2015, and it used to be my favorite food of all time. Look at this! Oh my god, you guys. Is this real life right now? This is crazy. Legitimately cannot believe that this is what I walk out and look at. Okay, as promised, I told you guys that I would be sharing these with you back at the house because I wanted you to hear the crunch well. However, they're a day old now. So I don't know if you'll get the full experience of crunchy and crispiness, but as you can see, they're very flaky, and that's what I look for in a croissant because oftentimes gluten-free croissants are very dense. Let's go ahead and give this one a shot. I also did put them in the microwave for a second because I like them to be warm, but listen to the crunch. That, my friends, is a very, very well-made croissant, gluten-free croissant. I'm gonna go to one more spot today to compare the Copains, the manufacturer croissant, and then the no-glue croissant, and that's where we're gonna go today.
Okay, you guys, so as you can see, we had an amazing time in Paris. I fell in love with the city and we found the best gluten-free croissant. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog in Paris, and if you guys have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section below. And as a friendly reminder, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell to get notification for every time I upload a new video. And if you love today's video so much, you guys can hit that super thanks. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!